A year ago, at this very cove, where the sand sinks below her soft feet and the waves crashed against the rocks, they had fought. It had been a bitter argument. He had left, swearing he would never return. She had shouted at him, "Yes, leave. I never want to see you again." But now, he stood before her, tall and lean, with his ginger hair falling over a freckled face. His vow to never return was forgotten. She had told herself to move on, to stop seeking him in the crowd, to stop listening for his voice in the wind. But tonight, on the anniversary of their parting, she had been unable to keep away from the cove where they often met. It was deserted now. The stars twinkled serenely in the night sky. "I knew you'd be here," he spoke first, his eyes fixed intently on her like she was the only thing in the world. "You promised you would never come back," she whispered. "I tried to keep away, Sheena. I really tried. But I can't get over us." "You must try to. We both know it will never work." Her heart said something entirely different, though her mouth uttered these words. "Why, Sheena? Why won't it work? Why can't we try to make it work?" he pleaded. "We've discussed this, John. Your parents will always look down on me, a simple girl from a middle-class family, while you come from a high-society background." She remembered how his parents had rubbed that fact in. "I do not care about those things. You are educated, intelligent, kind, and loving, and that's all that matters to me." He knew that she was all he ever wanted, her soft, gentle nature, her intelligence, her beauty, with dark, smoldering eyes framed by blonde hair that cascaded in waves around her shoulders. She was as beautiful as a forest nymph, untouched, innocent, and wild. Her straightforward, unsophisticated manner had drawn him to her the day they first met. "It's not about you, John. It's your family. They will never accept me. I am ready to leave everything for you, for us, Sheena." He softly spoke, his heart in his eyes. "But last time you left me just like that." She remembered the day they had fought and he had walked off. "I know, I am so sorry. I was so hurt that day. You let my parents' words matter more than my own. People who love should not let others' opinions affect them. And you told me to get out." "That's easy for you to say, but your parents hurt me with their condescending words, and you did nothing to stop them." The memories still hurt, and her heart felt raw from reminiscing. She vividly remembered the day John had taken her to meet his parents. Initially, they had been very suave and polite. At the dinner table, the attack had started. They made disparaging remarks about her background and spoke derisively of her lower middle-class parents. "I am sorry, Sheena. I have fought with them over that. In fact, I have now got a job in another city, away from them. We do not have to live under their shadow anymore," he pleaded. "Will you be able to stand up for me the next time?" She was still uncertain. "I would, Sheena. Though you must have more self-confidence. You must not let other people's opinions affect you." He wished she wasn't so defensive, so insecure. "You are right, John. I also overreacted," she admitted. "So, would you give us a chance?" He looked hopefully into her eyes. She stared at him, her heart warring with hope and pain. "You broke my heart, John. You left just like that. It's been 1 year. How can I be sure that you won't leave again on another flimsy excuse?" He reached out and softly took her hand. "I am so sorry that I took your words too much to heart and left like that. I can't change the past, but I can fight for our future. I don't want to be anywhere else but by your side for as long as you'll have me."
For a moment, the only sound was the squawking of a few seagulls flying overhead and the rhythmic crash of the waves against the rocks. Sheena looked into his eyes, looking for some cracks in his resolve, but all she saw was open sincerity in them, and love, so much love in those eyes. It took her breath away. She felt a sliver of hope light up the dark corners of her heart. "You are an idiot," she murmured, a small smile tugging at her lips, "but I am an idiot too. I never stopped waiting for you." He laughed slowly, a low sound of relief as he pulled her into his arms. Beneath the stars that had once witnessed their painful heartbreak, their kiss was slow and gentle. It was a deep promise of a love that had stood the test of time and distance and the fragile mistakes of their own egos.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.